Hello there, I'm Aljo Hill and welcome back to some Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich. We are playing as the Mongolian Khanate. It's the 26th of April, 1941, and oh my goodness, we are amazing. So in the last episode, we peaced out with Japan and basically made it so that we took all the Fingation Republic and a lot of this port area, leaving the Korean territories, I suppose. Does that leave us with a truce? They have war goals against us. Yes, we have a truce until May. Wow, that is literally nothing. Okay. And then we can also take Transmere when we want to, but it also leaves us still at war with the German Empire. Oh. Oh yeah, we're peaced out with everyone, aren't we? Oh yeah, of course. Okay. Maybe I should have... Oh. So that's that then. Alright. It's a little lame. So we're actually not even at war with anyone, basically. We're basically completely pieced out. Obviously, we're at war with Germany, Ireland, Belarus, and Frisian and Polish Lithuania. So we kind of need to figure out our own wars. So, because the Russian Empire had completely beaten the Siberians, obviously. Do I really want to touch the Russians just yet? If I restore the east borders, I would be able to get the goal against Russia. And that's going to be a big major war. And then we can start going to strike at the Cossacks and be able to get the Donakaban Union and all that stuff. So to be able to do this, they have capitulated. So I have to capitulate the Roman Empire before I do anything like that. So basically, I would need to pile on through all the way there. Alright, that's interesting. I will give myself a little bit of time to get some more equipment together. I think that makes a lot of sense to do that. So where's Suffering Rebellion right now? Is there anywhere that's getting a little bit of rebellion risk? Ah, a little bit here and there. Okay, so we're getting a tiny bit of rebellion there, and also here. Well, there's no buildings there, except there is one there that may start suffering some damage. So what I'll do is I'll put this there. There we go. Okay, so other than that, yeah, we're going to do this. Yeah, it's obviously pieced out with everyone. I don't know why, but I came back into the recording this, and I was thinking, oh yeah, let's fight Russia, but obviously Russia has been pieced out. I'm basically just replanting all my troops, making sure everyone is ready and waiting for the assault. What I might actually do is make smaller assaults, make smaller grabs. Because I think my big problem at the moment is that people keep continuously, like, redefining where they're going. I think this is a big problem. What happens is the big fronts, this is why I control everything manually, is that it just takes so long to do everything. So perhaps what I should do is I should create a cut across. Or I could just do it manually. I think I'll just do it manually. And then what I'll do is I'll do it manually, and then I'll fight until that river. Yes, we will fight until the river. And then, you know what I may actually do? Yeah, I may actually shift this defensive line. Let me edit it, you son of a bitch. There we go, that's the edit tool. Let's edit this a little bit. Let's draw a bit of a better defensive line over here. Because at the moment this is kind of shoddy. So we're going to go that way instead. There we are. So I want to try and grab along the river is the primary offensive line that we're going to be going for here. And I think trying to grab any kind of semblance of a river is a good idea. Just like there, and then just follow the straits of the river. There we go. No, stop it. Fine. Perfect. That should put everyone on that path. So everyone is now ready and waiting with Unberg von Sternberg with own combat width minus 10%. We just got improved artillery upgrades. Fantasticalissimo. We can also get more production efficiency, which would be awesome for us. I mean, in terms of actual marshals, though, obviously we have a really good general. Our 6th strength general. Actually, we have 2 and an 8th strength general as well. And I think the thing is with those 8th strength generals is that they need to have their own, like an own strike team. Hello. And the strike team needs to be its own kind of power. And this is the problem, is that how many troops do I assign to that strike team? How many troops do I put on that individual front? So obviously we have mountain guy, there's a hill, mountain, forest, and river, and desert. What's the actual terrain here? That's what we need to ask ourselves. So it's mostly forest. And then we get towards plains, and there's a lot of rivers. So to be honest, yes, strike teams, a good strike team would be really good. So let's just take a look. Where are all these other troops? There are 5 here, 6 there. There are 15 here. And this 15, I imagine, are basically going to need to just kind of cover this area. I mean, 15 may be a bit too many, for God's sakes, but I actually think it is too many. Let's reassign some of these bad boys. We do not need this many. There you go, that's better. So we got 60 dudes on this front. 60 dudes. All ready to assault. It's going to be tricky. I think the problem is that we have too many. Yeah, this front line's too much. Let's edit this front line. This is not good enough. We do not want this as a front line. It's duck. It's just shit. That's better. Much better. We want them to be only moving 4s. French Empire took your and third the Confederation was annexed. Well, that's to be expected, I suppose. Oh, they're growing a bit fast. Because I want them to be moving at a really rapid pace. And I imagine, I guess, basically, I'll need to put a couple dudes on that line. Probably have a pretty small orientation. Actually, to be honest, I could probably just shift it, couldn't I? Oh, yeah. I mean, how many troops do I need to take this bit? I'll just combine them. Yeah, this is fine. How many actually individual do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, just 7. 7's fine. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good stuff. And we'll put them literally here. And their job is to go like here. There you go. You guys' job is to go here. This way we get a really nice securing of this flank, and all the rest of these guys, the main brunt of our army. So the main bulk of the army. Wait, is everyone not assigned to this? They should be. Yeah, the main brunt of this army can be ready and positioned all along this front and ready to move. I like it. I like it a lot. I think this is a good plan. I'm building a lot of tanks and also a lot of like just big bad boys. It's gonna be great. We're gonna put them right there. So good, so good. 60 dudes. This is nice. I think I should probably try and take some of them and put them in their own general and make that a bit of a rapid fire movement. And by that I mean I want to barrel towards Moscow. I imagine the majority of the troops will be elsewhere. We're going to be stretched pretty thin though, so they're going to be mainly tanks. To be honest, I should probably set that up now. But we have to wait for a while anyway. We have to wait until we can get the actual thing we want. That is to say, restore the eastern borders. And that takes 70 days, so we got plenty of time. Okay, we just hit too many troops on that front. That's okay. It's not a big deal. Whoa! What are you? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, hi. And this is why you need to make sure you garrison every single troop and area properly. Because, hey, looky-loo. We're being invaded. Whoa, what's this? So, Japan has actually released a puppet. They've actually released a puppet of Korea. That's interesting. Really been nice if the game told me that I was being navally invaded. But alright. Okay. Damn it, man. What is this? Alright, we gotta go stop those buggers. Okay, luckily they did not get much. What? Hello? What? Oh, I don't want to be in strategic deployment mode. Oh god, there we go. Oh, I was panicking there. I thought it was like locking me out of it or something. And here we see another naval invasion. Yeah, this is why you gotta make sure you have enough troops on your borders, on the lovely dockyards. Otherwise, you're gonna get naval invaded. Luckily, we pushed these guys back like crazy. It's fine. Okay, cool. You should definitely be repositioned there, though. And you should be repositioned there. Because evidently we can't... The AI will just continuously naval invade us because they're douchebags. Oh, man. I hate you, AI. I hate you so much. It's fine. We got a lot of time to reproduce a lot of equipment. Get going with that stuff, my friends. Let's go. Building lots and lots of supplies. In fact, we have so many more tanks as well. But the thing is, we don't want to have too many tanks. We don't want to have too many tanks. I think maybe a couple light tanks might be good here, too. We have the experience for it. Why not? These guys are the armored division. How many of these do we have? We actually don't have a single armored division. So let's actually put some there. I mean, why not? Essentially the motorized equivalent. And the thing is with these is basically... They're basically the same as the cavalry. But I'd like them to be a bit stronger. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to... I'm basically going to copy this. I'm going to duplicate this. And we're going to call it the... like, what do we call it? Like a fast-moving archer group. Like an outright. We'll call it the Outriders. Oh, that looks good. I like that. We're going to call it the Outriders, and we're going to give them the light tank designation. Cannot find that. How about unicorns? No, that's kind of lame. Sure. Lightnings or whatever. Sure. And we're actually going to replace it with light tanks. Because we actually just want to primarily use light tanks. Medium SP artillery. What are they? What's their speed? I think it's going to be a good idea to replace them, to keep them with that, though. To cavalry and light tanks. Basically, the whole thing is just fast movement and aggression. How many light tanks do we have? 207. Okay, so let's actually start making light tanks again. And we can build really good ones, too, because we have so much experience. Let's get some light tanks Mark II. Really crank that shit up. So do we need this much... like tanks and artillery? We really don't know. So let's turn this down a little bit. Perfect. And do we need this much infantry equipment? I do actually need this much infantry equipment because you always need infantry equipment. Support, we're ridiculously fine on, so let's just do that. Yeah, let's start really ramping this up because if we can chuck a couple light tanks in there, they're really useful for making like really fast, aggressive movements. Hang on, what's the actual speed of this? So we got 6.4 for our cavalry. Obviously, the light tanks are going to be exactly the same. As are our Outriders. This is fine. This is fine, but... because the cavalry itself is really slow. Well... could we maybe use motorized instead? I don't think we really have the capacity for that. We'd have to make a lot of motorized to do that. We already have 205. We haven't researched motorized, then never mind. Let's just keep the light tanks up. Let's just try and make some Outrider divisions and make them the really fast ones, because they take up less supply as well. There we go. They're getting pushed back, so that's fine. Oh, they're immediately re-going back to their places. That's fine, that's fine. Oh, of course, because they belong to a different group, don't they? Damn it. Gotta make sure the defensive dudes are actually assigned to their positions. This is fine. Yeah, you guys can go back, that's cool. Improved air bases and construction methods. Alright. Kind of crap for us. Let's do the Russian invasion. Annex war goal. Gives a claim that all Russian states at the game start and on Transimir. Wait, Transimir is owned by Japan though. Is that gonna put us at war with Transimir? Oh man, if that's the case, that would really suck. Because man, sure. Let's just see what happens. Restore Eastern borders. Let's see what happens. If we have to fight Transimir, we have to fight Transimir. I'd rather not, but I'll tell you what I'll do. All future troops that get recruited. How long until these guys are done? They will be recruited in 18th of August, so that's 2 full months, it's 60 days. So they'll actually be done before that focus is finished, so I will then move them all onto this border, just in case. Yes. Man, what is this, guys? Oh, well, I guess this is the first group of the Outriders. Alright. Yeah, man, let's just move all the defensive dudes. All the small defensive groups into here. There we go. So I guess you guys are going to be the highest, most powerfully skilled people ever. Obviously, that's going to be led by the Field Marshal. This one needs to be led by the best that we have. We have 2 really good generals. This guy's got Hills, Ranger, and Commando, and Winter Specialist. Now, Winter Specialist, super awesome. I think we're going to mainly need to use him, because the Winter is going to be bitter here. So I think Winter Specialist is what we really want here. This guy's got a lot of traits. Nice. Okay, cool. So this is our, like, elite unit. These guys are going to be sticking close to the Elish Order border and just try and get as close as possible to Moscow. So we're going to set a couple offensive lines just there. This episode is basically all about planning, guys. That's okay. Do you guys want to maybe get on that area, or? Hello? No, you don't want to do it? You just want to sit there like an idiot? Alright, fine. Sure. Alright, tell you what I'll do. I will... Let's actually just make sure this is completely covered. We'll do that, and then we'll just send him all the way this way. Perfect. Next up, I need to have some troops on the Transimir border, and that is problematic because we don't have troops on the Transimir border just yet. So let us send some troops to the Transimir border. We will send 15 guys headed by our additional general. Let's hope it's enough. That's probably going to force a pretty rapid realignment of forces, but that's alright. Just hope these troops know what they're doing. Which means there are 40 dudes. Ooh, concentrate industry. Yes. And give me that construction speed. That means there are 40 dudes on this path. Ready and waiting to get to that. To take basically the entirety of Siberia. I'm excited, guys. I am excited. I don't know where the hell these guys are going, though. That's fine. They're reattributing. Okay. So this is it. This is what we need. We now still need more steel. So let's get. We're gonna run out of steel pretty quickly, like the moment this happens. But that's okay. So we're building more infrastructure basically everywhere. I think it's gonna be a really good idea to ensure that we have that infrastructure set up, because it's gonna be really good for our supply. So I'm actually just gonna keep building that infrastructure, just endlessly. I'm into sports ideology. Do I care? I do care. Stop that. Stop supporting your ideology. We don't like this. I think it is a good idea to put troops on the Transimir border just in case something awful happens. It shouldn't, but just in case it does. That would suck. Okay. And again, administer sports ideology. Okay. Why does that keep happening? Why does it happen twice in a row? Uh-huh. Why do I have 2 paternal autocratic dudes? What is this? Fine, whatever. Just kind of arbitrarily taking points from me for no real reason. Whatever. The Russians are trying to reassign troops, which is interesting. Very interesting indeed. If necessary, you can run down to the Republic of Korea if we do get caught in a bit of an aggressive war, but we can deal with that no problem. We're building the infrastructure as fast as possible. Other than that, it's just basically more military factories. I mean, why the hell not, right? We got this, guys. We got this. Always want to make sure you have the ones that have the highest amount of infrastructure so as to get that better build speed. Where are my new troops going? They're going in Heckelingeling. Where the hell is that? Oh, I don't want that. No, no. I want everything here. Good stuff. These are my new forces. Let's make sure that there is actually a decent supply of tanks in the general assault force as well. We're going to suffer some serious supply issues the moment it all kicks off. But that's okay. Alright, we're done with that. We're done with making more troops. I don't really think we need any more actual divisions after this. Because we're going to start having population issues, but we're fine otherwise. Tanks, we're good. Improved infantry equipment, awesome, because we're a little bit behind on that. Let's start catching up. Make sure we know what we're doing. What's our doctrine like? We're actually behind on doctrine, so someone is not researching doctrine. Damn it. So screw support weapons. Let's go down our doctrine of airland battle, shock and awe. Tank and armor variants, breakthrough 10%. Beautiful. It's going to take a million freaking years, but it's going to be worth it to ensure we have the doctrines. I think we're ready, guys. We are so ready for this. We have a lot of troops trained. We have supplies. I mean, we've been building up infantry equipment like goddamn crazy. My goodness, look at this. I mean, to be honest, it's actually the infantry, or the actual tank equipment that we need. I am building up some light tanks, but I'm realizing, do I actually need light tanks? We'll see. We're getting 6 a day right now. Why are we losing that? What? Where's this deficit coming from? Is there attrition? There shouldn't be. Let's take it off some of this infantry equipment that we don't need. Because we have a lot of infantry equipment. At the moment, we're actually just basically replenishing the supplies that we have. Because we're a little bit behind. So in the next episode, guys, what's going to happen is we're going to be attacking into Russia. The assault will begin. We're going to just dogpile into them and try and surround as many troops as possible. I'm going to put them on autonomous control for a little while, but mainly I'm going to be doing it myself. I got 4 fronts going on. Once this bit's secured, we'll pile onto the west and see if we can just push into Moscow. It's around here it's going to get that slog, but I think we're going to be okay. The only problem? Lack of planes. If you enjoyed the episode, please do be sure to like and comment. It helps out a great deal. And as always, you can check out my Patreon in the description if you want to be more of a supporter of the channel. So thank you very much, guys. I was Aldra Hill and I'll continue to be, and this has been Hearts of Iron 4, Kaiserreich. We're making Mongolia great again. Bye-bye.